Attorney General Ryan Pinder weighing in on a Privy Council ruling that determined property conveyed in subdivisions without the necessary planning approvals are null and void. The AG telling reporters outside Cabinet that the Davis administration is looking at legislative ways to address the issue that now puts some landowners in a tight spot.
We are looking at the court ruling and looking with respect to possible legislative amendments in the very short term to be able to address this situation. Certainly this is not something that we want to leave open-ended for the Bahamian people. There are many conveyances that have occurred over a decade now that are legitimate, that are material, and that are bargained for. That need to be preserved. So we're looking at our legislative options to see if we can have a legislative remediation of this issue so it doesn't become a vexing issue for Bahamians.
The case involved the purchase of a piece of property in Exuma by American Malik Momin from Fabry Point Resort Estates Limited. Momin argued the property was in an unapproved subdivision, so he refused to accept the conveyance and demanded a refund of the $895,000 payment. The Privy Council ruled that Section 62 of the Planning and Subdivision Act 2010 makes it a criminal offense to convey land without the necessary approval, and the conveyance is therefore null and void. The attorneys at the center of the case, Christina Galanos, told the Nassau Guardian on Monday that Parliament will have to step in. The AG says they are working swiftly to do just that.
We're looking at it in real time. So law reform is looking at possible legislative amendments. We're weighing whether we proceed with one amendment or if we proceed with a full planning and subdivision replacement legislation to make it more transparent and easier and facilitate developments and preserve Bahamians' rights.
The AG says given the wide-ranging impact of the ruling, it's too early to tell how many landowners are impacted by the ruling.
We wouldn't know in the first instance how many properties have been conveyed since 2011, which is when the court said the operative date was without subdivision approval, although we have to assume that certainly there's a material amount of conveyances that may fall into that bucket.
Reporting for the Guardian News Network, I'm Jasmine Brown.